Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com. Today we're going to be looking at these Orient Star watches. This is the Orient Star standard date model, available in a black dial and a white dial on a stainless steel bracelet. These watches have been out of stock for quite some time, so we're quite excited that they've finally come back and we can show them to you in a little better detail. This is the Orient Star EL05003W. It's got a white dial, blue hands. This watch is an automatic and it can also be hand wound. As you can see, as I wind it, you can see that power reserve meter at the 12 o'clock position starting to creep up to 40 hours, which is its power reserve. So it's automatic, it's a hand windable, and it hacks, which is just a weird way of saying that when you pull the crown to set the time, the second hand stops. You can see that down here. See the second hand? And when I push it back in, it starts going again. The watch is powered by Orient's in-house 40 and 52 movement. Now again, Orient makes their own movements. This watch is made in Japan. It comes from their Japanese factory. It's an Orient Star. Orient Stars are produced by Orient, but they represent a higher echelon of watchmaking within the brand. Now, what's really cool about this watch is the dial. The dial, if you can see it, is kind of domed. The crystal is domed as well, but the dial is domed, and it's humped in the middle. And then when it gets down to where the chapter ring is, it actually fades down into the watch. It creates a real stunning effect. The hands are this gorgeous gunmetal blue. There is a date window at the 3 o'clock position. The crystal is domed out. As you can see, it's a mineral crystal. And what I like about this watch is that it's only 38.5 millimeter case diameter without the crown. So from the 2 to the 8 position, it's 38.5 millimeters. So in a day where watches are getting larger and larger and larger, this one holds to kind of more of a vintage size and is, wears very comfortable on big wrists as well as small wrists. It's 13 millimeters thick, and it's got a 20 millimeter lug. So if you wanted to swap the bracelet out for something else or put it on a fancy leather strap, you can do that quite simply. It's a solid link bracelet, and it is solid end links as well. If I flip it around, you can see the movement, and you can probably make out, see Orient Star on the logo, you can see Orient Star on the rotor, the words Japan right below it, and then all the way at the bottom on the case back etched you can see Made in Japan. Let's take a really close look at the dial work here. You can see watch the glare, you can see the applied indices, those markers from 1 to 12. You can see those gorgeous blue hands. They really pop against the white dial. And the dial itself, we call it white. It's not stark white like a piece of paper. Like this background here is white. It's a silver white. It's actually striated a bit. If you really look closely, you can see lines going from the center of the dial out to the edges. And it's got almost metallic appearance. It throws light. Just absolutely gorgeous. One of the nicest Orient Stars for sure. And at its price point, it's really a good deal. And certainly a must-have for your collection. Signed crown. And again, it's such a smooth movement to wind, very fluid. You can hear it. Very nice, and it'll hold about 40 hours of power. So you put it on, you wear it the whole day. You don't have to wear it the next day. You can switch off to one of your other Orients or Seikos or whatever else you're sporting, and then pop it on the next day, and it'll still be running. It's a standard push-button deploy and clasp. You see the star logo on the clasp there. You push the buttons, the clasp opens up. You can adjust the band. It's got standard pins on it. No pins and collars here, just regular pins, so you buy an inexpensive tool. You can size it yourself. You don't have to go to the jeweler. So as I was saying earlier, this is a 30.5mm case diameter, but a lot of times people want to know what the lug tip to lug tip dimension is, and that is this dimension here, from this tip to that tip. And this is around 45mm from here to here. It wears quite well. I have a 6 3/4 inch wrist, and it fits very comfortably. And if bracelets aren't your thing, you can easily swap out the bracelet for a leather strap. Orient actually makes this same watch under model number EL05003W. It's just got different color hands, and they actually pair it with a leather strap. So it's a very versatile piece. And here you can see how the black dial model looks on the wrist. Again, very simple watch. 3 hands and a power reserve, date. Smaller in size. Excellently executed. Just a gorgeous watch in either the black or the white. Thanks for taking the time to check this out, and we'll see you again real soon. If you have any questions, you can sound off in the comments, or you can even request something that you'd like to see us review in the near term. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.